What's going on, people? How you doing? This is TK coming at you, and continuously grinding, so I'm forever behind the power curve, starting to show on my face because I'm always striving to get to the next level. But I'm looking at some things and I'm doing a little bit of studying, and I realized that most people come into cryptocurrency with the fiat mentality. Now, I've said this before. I've highlighted that the fundamental problems of fiat is what people bring into Bitcoin and bring into cryptocurrency. And I just went into before how that negativity spills over in terms of fiat implementation, right? But now what I'm specifically talking about is that a lot of people are starting to get involved in Bitcoin investment programs because they see the potential and the results. Like, oh shit, I'm making a lot of money, or I'm making a lot of Bitcoin, and this investment program actually works, right? But they have no financial IQ, and typically they have no cryptocurrency reference. So the only reason why I'm getting involved in this Bitcoin program is because I'm making a lot of Bitcoin. And I don't know what the hell a Bitcoin is, but I know I'm making a lot of it. So I said that in another video, where the problem of these bandwagon hop-ons is that they know fiat. They don't know the matrix, the lie, and the slavery that comes with fiat. Because as a Bitcoin enthusiast and as a cryptocurrency advocate, I try to get people into financial freedom. And I try to get people into the mindset of abundance, where you are physically stepping out of the control mechanisms that exist within paper money. But these are not the type of people that are coming into Bitcoin, or coming into Bitcoin investments, or coming into cryptocurrency. No, they just know I'm making a lot of money, or I'm making a lot of Bitcoin, and that's what interests them. So they shoot themselves back into slavery the second they have the opportunity to. I'm scared of the government, is what I just listened to in one presentation. They have all of the power. They're going to continue to have all of the power. So at some point, they're going to shut this down, is what someone else said. And then finally, another person came back with, oh, I take paper money, convert it to Bitcoin, and then I invest the Bitcoin in a platform. That platform multiplies it. Then I take that Bitcoin and put it back into cash. So you just put yourself back into slavery and cause yourself monetary problems that come with all of the capital control measures that exist within paper money. Why would you do that to yourself? And I said that in another video. So I'm not going there in this video. What I'm saying is the fact that people have no financial education, no literacy whatsoever when it comes to the advantageous side of cryptocurrency and the financial freedom that comes with participating in cryptocurrency, that's where we have fundamental problems. Because it's not about making a lot of what they consider money. It's about stepping into financial freedom, releasing the control measures that the government has within engineered scarcity, and actually stepping around limited access. Because those are the inherent problems that's built into fiat money. And that's the reason why people are poor. That's the reason why people, find themselves in prisons of physical constraint in this pay-to-live world. And then you have other people who mentally opt out of the system and say, oh, I don't need money. Well, okay. That's a fantasy world that has nothing to do with reality, right? So the issue is taking a different decision, making a different solution for yourself, and manifesting your own ability to move because of the lack of constraints that exists within cryptocurrency. Because of the fact that you are stepping from centralized control to decentralized, you're actually moving more towards a democratic consensus where everyone has equal opportunity within an open architecture, a level playing field. That's a major distinction that goes over your head, that the average person misses. So F the money, F the ability to quote unquote make it. The issue is making your own way by creating your own economy and becoming your own bank. So one of the solutions that came out of the presentation was that successful people within the network are able to help non-successful people through facilitation and access. Because of the fact that they've earned so much Bitcoin, they can take someone who is new to the program and fund from cash to Bitcoin their participation. Now, that means you essentially are becoming your own bank, and you're elevated to the point where your bank has liquidity and a strong foundation. So this is the growth points that totally overlooked the reason for participation. This is the reason why you should get involved, and why you should make your money get a job, and why you should actually opt out of fiat and step into cryptocurrency. Because you're doing a number of things, and they're all leveled above each other, but it's in a strengthening or a more strengthened economy. So step out of paper money because the government has a gun to your head and tells you what to do. Step into Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies because you now can decide what you want to do based on the fact that you are your own bank. You have a Swiss bank account in your freaking cell phone, and there's no constraints to it. So utilize the fact that there's no constraints when it comes to the personal economy of your own electronic secure money. That's what's most important. So now you're going to convert to Bitcoin. Now you're going to invest Bitcoin. And now you're going to take the investment returns, not convert back to cash, so you have the same problems you had before you freaking got introduced to the multiplication point of cryptocurrency. No, you're going to keep the cryptocurrency and find advantageous ways to interact, like places that accept Bitcoin, like the debit cards that allow you to convert and interact just like any other card. You're going to find hardware wallet solutions where you can store your Bitcoin in a digital safe and have it like a safety deposit box, but one that you can carry around with you. Now we're talking about evolution of money. Now we're talking about participating in a disruptive technology that is actually changing the world. Now you're getting past the fiat thinking of, I'm making a lot of money in this investment program and I'm just going to convert it back to money so that I can go to jail for tax evasion. No, stay out of fiat or stay out of Bitcoin. That's the way people need to be thinking when they step into these programs. You're happy to come into 2.2% return every day in Bitcoin, but you're eager to put it back into cash so that now you can have tax evasion issues. Stay out of cash or stay out of Bitcoin. That's what I should entitle this video, because you have to change your mindset, learn what the game is, and then learn how to better play within the new set of rules. The new economy is being paved by Bitcoin, and the Silk Road is basically the trade mechanism of the future. So position yourself as an early adopter, and yes, get involved, but transition into the new way of doing business. Find people who accept Bitcoin. Find hardware wallets. Find Bitcoin debit cards. Actually get to the point where your personal bank of Bitcoin is strengthened. And stop thinking about, let me just convert back to cash. Because that means you're just going to go back to slavery and deal with the problems that comes with it. hopefully some of you guys elevate.